this episode, I take you to a quiet southern town where a beautiful pink Victorian mansion stands. Once a cherished symbol of love, now enveloped in a soft, sad stillness. Built in 1900, this enchanting home was the sanctuary of two women deeply in love. After the heartbreaking loss of her mother in 2003, and her father's long battle with illness until 2009, one of the women inherited this childhood treasure, a place where joy once echoed through every room. Within these walls, their love story blossomed. Board games and pride celebrations filled their days with laughter and love, while sweet love letters exchanged in quiet moments revealed their depth of their bond, according to many journals left behind. And these moments filled the mansion with life and joy, a past that now lives on in the memories of those who visit. Yet, the reasons for this mansion's abandonment remain shrouded in mystery. Was it the weight of sorrow from losing family, or the challenges of maintaining such a grand historic home? I can tell that whispers of the past linger here, conjured by the playful spirits once called upon by Ouija boards. Stepping inside, you can still feel the bittersweet remnants of love and loss. A home once overflowing with affection, now holding only echoes of what was. It's about a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of love. So join me today as I explore this hauntingly beautiful place, where the past clings to every corner, and the stories of love and loss are written in the very fabric of its being. Alright y'all, welcome back. I'm telling y'all, today on this episode, you're in for quite a treat because this is one of the most exquisite time capsule mansions I have ever seen in my life and on this channel. So get ready, you're in for a treat. And starting with this room right here, which is the kitchen. I might have to turn my light on a little bit so you can see what's going on. But my goodness, this is fantastic. I love all the stuff that they had left behind. Kind of like this little pub, this Irish pub sign right here. The English pub, Red Tree Tavern. There's so much to film in here. Like, I don't even know where to begin and end. It's just that dang good. We have a little piñata right here. That's pretty cool looking. A little stove. Why do they have a piñata in here? That's weird. And a parrot. With a little cupboard right here. Why do they have a whole bunch of pictures of women hanging on the wall? Oh, look at all these cans of Coke. Oh, look at the old Mountain Dew cans too. All right, not even 10 minutes into this video yet, we're already looking at refrigerators. Here we go. Oh yeah, just what I thought. Oh yeah, it stinks a little bit. Not terribly, but I've seen worse. Oh shit. Oh, gotta close that. Here we have the kitchen sink. with more birds. I think these people might have had an obsession with birds. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of putting all the pieces together, but this is kind of what I'm coming up with right now. What do you call those little green monsters? Those little one-eyed green monsters? I forget what you call these. Oh, check out the old Oldsmobile sign. That's pretty cool. I think the last time they made Oldsmobile in the United States was in the early 2000s. Oldsmobile went out of business, I believe, in the early 2000s and never came back. What is this? Can of Pepsi, old can of Pepsi, and it's still full. Maybe some beer or something. Here we have some leftover mail that I will not be looking at. I know everybody wants me to, but probably not the best thing to show it all on camera. I love this dining room set, my God. Everything was placed just like how they left it, as if they just left it and vanished and never came back. Here's an old tape recorder. Oh man, that's cool. What are these things? This looks like the original Wonder Woman or something. And is that Aquaman? That looks like Aquaman, to be honest. Who else is in here? They might have had kids too, I don't know. Omega Wear. This place is loaded. And it's crazy because they didn't want to take anything with them. Oh, look at this little dog. He's a baby. He's a little baby. And what is this? A warehouse store building. Why does this feel wet? It's laminated. Some old warehouse store building. And I'm guessing they probably like to collect rocks too. Party bulb thing. It's called the Batman scope. I think you look in it and like you could be like a spy and pretend you're Batman. Let me get a good view, good shot of the dining room. I love this dining room. I like these glasses and vases too. Look at all the cobwebs. I'm seeing a lot of these things left behind in this house. All these little electronic game devices and stuff. I think that's what it is. Pocket game player, yeah. I've never seen something like this thing before. That's pretty cool though. Here we go. It's a little girl right there. She might have been one of the last inhabitants in this house before they vacated. So much stuff. Jeez. I ask myself this question every single time I come into an abandoned mansion or abandoned house that's loaded with stuff. Why did they leave everything behind? I still don't get it. There's so many valuables here. They could have sold it, but they didn't. It looks like somebody left a snake in the doorway. I'm guessing to deter people. Here's an old medicine cabinet with old medicine in it. This house is absolutely loaded. Elton John AIDS Foundation. I didn't even know that was a thing. But here we are. Yeah, this place is absolutely loaded with stuff. What is that thing? He's just hanging from the little Ropes right there. Oh yeah, this place is falling down. Give it another 10 years of natural decay and I don't think this place would be here too much longer, unfortunately. I guess they like dogs. Alright, so we're almost at the front door, but I want to probably go over here to my right first. I want to see what's going on over here. Oh, this is cool. Oh my goodness, look at this room. This is creepy. And look at this, these little Matchbox police, look at these little Matchbox police cars and stuff. This is cool. I love this. I used to play with all these like when I was a kid. Back when they were made out of metal and not plastic. There's an old compact Pasario computer. You know you got an old computer when you sit it out in the sunlight for too long and it was a beige color. Now it's a peach color. Oh, I thought that clock was still moving. I was like, no way. What is that? That's the weirdest painting I've ever seen. Oh yeah, this room is just... It's seen better days. It's still cool in here. I'm surprised there's like no mildew smells or anything. Whoa, there's an old Halloween mask. That's creepy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Ugh. Here's a cool looking Matchbox car right here. Little Hot Wheels. Let's see, what do we have over here? Oh, look at that. Somebody broke the model airplane. Whoops. I love this fireplace too. Got those two little beagle dogs right there. Let's get a good shot of the fireplace. Whoa. Somebody had a PS2 here? Of course it's empty. Anybody like to fish? There's a big fish. What is this thing? You make your own Coke here? A zenith. This is when you know your furniture was old. This reminds me of my old grandma's house. When all the electronics were made out of wood. Even the little tape decks, oops, were made out of wood. I wish I could play some of these, but I cannot. Emerald Forest, The Outsiders. This is some of the stuff that they used to watch. Rambo, First Blood 2. That's cool. Let's get a shot of the old fan. Of course it won't come on. What a disappointment. This thing kind of caught my attention. Budweiser King of Beers. Back when Budweiser was actually cool. What else do we have in here? I like this big vanity piece of furniture here. It's pretty cool. And that's like a theme in this house. You'll see as we go along, you'll see a lot of board games, which is kind of cool. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a glove. Look at this piece right here. This is one of those spinning yawn wheels. Let me see. Oh yeah, does it still spin though? Yeah, kind of. Actually, it's been pretty dang good. Y'all see that? Wow, no issues at all. What's up with this room right here? I wish I could make it a little bit brighter in here, but we're right next to a window and I don't kind of want to do that. Let me see if I can get on this side without blaring my light. Give y'all a full 180 view of the room. Wow. One of the first things though that will catch your attention when you're walking in here is this right here. I'm not really a big Kiss fan or anything like that, but you gotta give them props and you gotta give them respect because they've been in the game for so long. And this record is called Dressed to Kill. It's a cool looking Hot Wheels. Pretty nifty. What is this? This is another piece of furniture that I like. Have to blank that out. Oh, for some kind of reward for their dog. The most compact piece of workout equipment I've ever seen. Look how small that is. Good gracious, it's a treadmill. Here we go with more of those Tiger Electronic RC games. This one is, what is this one? Oh, this is pinball. I see a lady back there in the corner. No telling what she's up to. Hopefully something good. I wonder if she was the owner of the house. What do we have here? This looks like part of the house. Let me see. Cut on that light a little bit. This don't look like it was taken in the house or anything. Wait a minute, whose house is this? Oh, this is the backyard of the house. That's the backyard. This is part of the front. That's their dog. And right here, it looks like they're working on the roof. October of 2005. Wow. That is impressive. Jeez. Whoa. I think they might have lived here too, possibly. Who knows? 63 Ford Thunderbird. They used to have a lot of nice, cool looking things here. I like it. There's an old Dell computer too. That's the side of the house. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the front of the house. That is a beauty. Look at that. Oh, man. I love this house. I don't want to leave here. This is like one of the best mansions of all time if you like that Victorian Queen Anne style. Quality Achiever, 1990. ABB, I don't know what that is. Might have been a business. And this is kind of weird because you got this thing. It's like a little unicorn Fisher-Price Play School thing. Do you ride this thing or what? I have no idea. It's kind of cool looking though. What do we have down here? Ah, here we go. This one's called Flies, another Tiger Electronic RC game device. I love these back in the day. When I was a kid, I used to have a whole bunch of those. Mega Man and Ninja Gaiden was my favorite. What is this thing? That's a fishing pole. Oh, you cast your fishing line out. That's pretty cool. Give a shout out to Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man. What is this? Intercourse Illustrated. What the hell? Oh. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blank all this out. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I wish I could show this on YouTube. Wow. Probably not a good idea. Shoot, I kind of want to take this home. But yeah, you know you can't, unfortunately. Still fun to look at. It's natural. Wait a minute, was this shot in his house? No, it just kind of looks like it, but it's not. Wow. Here's another one. Encyclopedia Sexuals. It's kind of like the same difference. Oh man, I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at. But yeah, really cool stuff. Touching for Pleasure, a 12-step program for sexual enhancement. Tells you how to massage the person. Giggity. All right. All right, we got, let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm taking too much time up in here. Family letters. Ah, that's nothing. I don't even know what that is. What is this? Here we go. All right, this is more family friendly. This is a book. Oh shoot. This is a book about their dogs and family photos. These are definitely the people who used to live here. Yeah, I think she used to live here. Why does everybody have old pictures of Disney World in their photo album? I think everybody's been to Disney World, Epcot especially. I guess that's because it's just that iconic, perhaps. There's a little cute dog. Hey, baby. Is that the Colonel? Yeah, look at him, look. I think that's the owner of KFC. Look at him, look. Can I zoom in? Yeah. Looks like him, for sure. What is that? Somebody's bottom. All right, let's keep it moving forward. Let's go. And another thing I just found, this was laying under there, so I kind of set it up. Maybe to get a good picture of it, but yeah, this is one of their gay flags, I think. I guess that's what it would be. Give a shout out in the comments, but I think that's a gay flag. All right, let's keep it moving. Here's the bathroom in all of its glory. Not too much going on in here. I'm honestly kind of disappointed in the bathroom. It's not that big at all. Let me see if I can back out a little bit. All right, this is me standing at the entryway of the bathroom. Whoa, oops. As you can see, not too much going on in here, just a whole bunch of hodgepodge of clothes and whatnot. Continue our journey in through this room over here. Oh, got some Christmas decor. It's always nice to see. Now we're getting into the front part, but before I show you that, I'll save that part for kind of in the middle of the episode. I do want to show you this room first. It's another favorite room of mine. We have a little pipe organ here, or just an organ in general. The music magazine. Ooh, I love this. This is cool. This little trumpet right here. This seems like it would actually function as a real trumpet. Look at this furniture. Oh my God. Oh, they have a baby stroller in here? What the hell? Oh, that's cool. No babies inside though. This is extra cool. I love this. What is this? What the hell is that? Oh, it's like a little music box. You spin it maybe? Yeah, you spin it and it just kind of plays. Oh, that's creepy. Does this do the same thing? No, this is just a statue. Guys, check out this fireplace. That thing is still playing too. Check this out. I love the Cordenza china cabinets. It says American Encyclopedia and Dictionary. Y'all check this out. Look at this. I've never seen a piece of furniture like this ever before. It's a cabinet, and when you fold it out, there's a record player on the inside. Shout out to that, because I've never seen that before. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a radio. Oh, this is cool. Blondie record. What else do they have in here? Here we have a Grace Jones record. Didn't she play in Conan the Barbarian? I can't remember, but I think. David Bowie. Never heard of this group before. Never heard of them. Such colorful albums. Well, they used to like Grace Jones for sure. Oh, wow. Betsy Boo, The Do. Very colorful records. You get the gist. This is when you know you lived in an old house. When they have these kind of switches on the wall. As your light switches. Alright, I will give you one last look of this room before we head out into the main living room, which is right here. Let's go. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited as much as I am? I thought this was real flooring, but it is not. It's actually vinyl. As you can tell, it's lifting up from the seams. Oh boy, this house, this might be too much for me, y'all. This house is absolutely loaded with stuff. Here's a cool looking pool table. A Dell monitor with an iguana attached to it on the side, which is kind of cool. Couple of unicorns. This is cool. I love this house. Just look at it. Give you a full 360 view of this place, because this is what you see when you come in this magnificent estate. You're just completely blown away. I love it. Looks like this place might have went abandoned sometime during Christmas time, perhaps. According to all the Christmas decor and everything. Got the Christmas candles going. A jar of bottle caps. Love the fireplace. It's going to be dang near impossible to film every little single detail in this house. I understand that, but it is what it is. Look at that, an old baby picture. Hey, little fella. And of course, we got the nice looking coffee table. Yeah, this is cool. Got the little nice den and foyer. I love the checkered board floors, even though they're not real. And of course, you got like a little settee area. Right when you walk in, you got this little entryway table that leads to the front door. But look at this. You got some nice squishy candies here that have been sitting there for decades. That's disgusting. Yuck. Oh, that stinks. And I just touched that. It just leaked all over my finger. Oh, God. What is this? Oh, this is an old dictionary. This one's called the Specimens of Illustrations in this volume. This is a huge book. Good Lord. I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but good gracious. This thing is fat. Look how fat this thing is. Oh, let me see if I can pick it. How fat this thing is. Webster's Dictionary. Why was this dictionary so much fatter than today's ones? Jeez. Here's another little cool piece of furniture. That looks like a, maybe like a dynaphone almost. Or an old radio. Definitely antique. And of course you got this cool antique clock too. This is beyond my pay grade. So much old furniture in here, I love it. Now what do we got here in the little entryway? We got this little guy right here. Oh, he's a little bobblehead. Is he a bobblehead? He's a little bobblehead dog. That's kind of cool. Got a little nice credenza there. Yeah, this place is absolutely loaded with stuff. This place is worth a fortune in furniture alone. But why did they just... I don't get it. They should have took everything with them. There had to be a drastic story. All right, y'all, here we go. Gonna take y'all upstairs, see what's up. Ooh, look at this. One of those little Sprite 7-Up dolls. Here we go, taking y'all upstairs. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited to be taking y'all along on this journey with me, because this is one of the best places we're probably ever going to visit on this channel. Maybe one of them. I keep saying that, but more and more good ones pop up, so you never know. I love it. All right, y'all, we just made it to the top of the staircase. Let's start off with these front rooms first. This is facing the front part of the mansion. And let's hang a right. But before we do that, look at this. You gotta appreciate every little single detail you see in this house. And of course, no abandoned place is complete without, say it with me, a Singer sewing machine. I forgot what you call these, but I think this has something to do with like a game of polo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be polo. Anyways, without further ado, let's continue. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm blown away by this. Now this looks like a blank room, not too much in it, no furniture or nothing like that. But you do have some little knick-knack things. Let's start over here first and see what we got. See, here we go again with the board games. The Mystery Zodiac, Rock Tumbler, the Flintstones. Anybody remembers the old games of Operation back in like the 80s and 90s? That's an old game now. And I'm sure they revamped it about 30 times already. So nothing too exciting in this room. I could go through all the little knick-knack stuff, but yeah, it's just like whatever. Oh, this is cool. Is this the Flintstones? What is this? Retirement fund. Ha! It's funny. So you put the little coins in here and look at him. He's all depressed. I guess because he don't have much of a retirement. Makes sense. Oh yeah, that girl right there. Pretty sure she was one of the owners of the house. Or maybe one of the kids. She had a mullet though. Classic 80s and 90s haircut. Is this a gun? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a little zapper gun. Whoa. Little toy gun. What is this? Gun here, I just found. What is this? This looks like a rat's nest in here. Bright light, big city, Atlanta. Well, all right, now I guess I gotta fix all this. Beautiful World, side 1. This is so weird looking. All this stuff's weird looking, but I love it. So I know I come across a lot of abandoned houses and abandoned mansions on this channel, but like some you forget and some you don't forget. Kind of like this one, you're never gonna forget this one. This is a gem, this is one of a kind. So let's continue. I think that was one of the owners too. I think. What's up with all this stuff? This is like old Christmas catalogs you can order from. Oh yeah, this is. I'm wondering if you could still order from this. Probably not. That was a dumb question. Yeah, but like back in the day, like you can order from these Sears catalogs. I remember back in the day where you could like order from a Sears catalog a whole house and you could have the house delivered to you. What else do we have in this room? What is that? That's a closet. Can we even get back there though? I don't know. Can we? An old Ronald McDonald stuffed toy for the kiddies. Whoa, when's the last time you seen one of these things, huh? Let me pick that up. You tell they got some use out of this little Gatorade container right here. I bet you this whole thing was just filled with a whole bunch of bottles of Gatorade. You can tell it's been sitting out in the sun too for a long time. One thing I didn't pay too much attention to in this room is the room itself. Look at it. Oh, and there's this gorgeous bed here. You gotta love the crown molding against that wall too. Beautiful. Moving right along. What else do we have back here? It's pretty early right now. It's only 12 o'clock p.m. That's pretty good. We're making good time. All right, now what is this room here? Here's another one of those rooms that are just filled with a whole bunch of stuff that you got to go through and see what you can find. But like, I don't want to take too much time in these rooms. They're just so filled with everything. Look at this though. I'm only going to show you what kind of sticks out to me. And this is one of those things. How old is that? Good Lord. Yeah, this room's absolutely loaded with stuff. This room is not so much picturesque at all, but it's still cool to look at. There's a whole bean bag. Ooh, look at this room. It's like an old storage closet or something in here. Look at the walls. They're all made out of this. Yeah, it's like plaster. I thought that was cement at first. Red Cross Cobbies. These were old shoes for $8.95. That's kind of expensive because that ad right there looks like it was made back in like the 30s or something. When was this? Look at the old football uniforms. They had to be, huh? There's a picture of the backyard. Not too much going on back there. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is cool. Here's an old canteen with a little fleur-de-lis on it. That's cool. And what do we have back here? I wandered up back in the hallway, and in the back hallway you see this, which is, oh, it's the bathroom. I totally got lost for a second. That's a cool looking bathroom. Look at how old, ew. Old VO5 shampoo. Who remembers VO5 from back in the day? Oh, and look, you got the old claw leg tub. Jeez. What else do we have? Here's like a little hallway cabinet closet. Can we even open this? And just filled with a whole bunch of nothing. Look at the roof. Surprisingly, the roof is kind of holding up. So this is where we came up from, the staircase. Oh, look, a light. Oh, geez, look at this. Whole bunch of cobwebs all over my fingers. Ugh. All right, here we go. This is one of the last rooms in the house, I believe. This looks like an old bedroom. But what is this? Hold on. I got sidetracked. 1963 on this paper. This is such a time capsule piece. I would love to take all this stuff home, but I know I can't. Yep. Oh, here's an old pogo stick. You will hop on these things. So many kids back in the day got messed up because of these. They were so dangerous. These are like the modern day hoverboards. You get on those hoverboards, you're probably going to fall down a couple of times. No difference with this thing. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is one of the bedrooms. Maybe a guest room, maybe a master. But since they have two twins in here, I'm going to just go ahead and say, yeah, that this was a kid's room. What the hell? Why is there a Ouija board here? I am not touching that. I am not touching that at all. No, thank you. But why is there a Ouija board in this house and in this bedroom? Oh, this is, dude, this is like from the 60s, this fan. Or maybe even sooner than that. I love the font from the 50s and 60s. Very retro. There's a little time clock too. So I just found this letter just randomly laying around on this white table here. And it says, I got to blank some of this out, but I'm going to just read you some of it. I agreed to sell this property to Mrs. So-and-so, to Mr. So-and-so, and Mrs. So-and-so for the amount of $6,800 to be divided among their heirs according to the fractional parts after the graves on the cemetery plot of royal, I can't say that word, are marked and plot put in good shape. Yeah, some of this I can't say just for personal reasons, but maybe they sold this property for $6,800. Wow, what a deal. All right, let's get another good look at this bedroom. You see, there's so many letters and so much stuff laying behind. It's like I could be here for days just going through this. I can't even read it. I can read script, but this is a little bit too fancy to read for me. I can't make out some of these words. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to even bother reading that. That might be a little bit too fancy. What else do we have here? I love reading old letters and stuff, but what I like to see even better than that is the pictures that are left behind. This is my favorite, to see old pictures, old photographs. I don't even know what that is. Here's some old baby photos. I can't believe they would just leave all this stuff here just to rot away. This stuff is so old. How do these people live like this? Man. I wonder what year they pulled out. Just found this, a calendar from 1967, but there's no way that these people last lived in this house in 1967. No way. Here's another Singer sewing machine. What is this room? Oh, it looks like it leads back into the attic. I'm going to check that out in just a minute, but what is this? Here's another note. I can't even make out some of these words on here. I don't know what that says. Yeah, somebody had really fancy cursive. I could read cursive and I could read script, but this might be a little bit too fancy for me to read here. I can make out some of the words, but not all of them to where it would sound in a like cohesive enough to tell you the story. Old style flashlight, an ever ready flashlight. Oh my goodness, this is so old. All right, oh look at this. Here's all the pieces to the sewing machine. Shout out to Singer. I think that's Singer, huh? Is it? I can't tell. Standar. Oh, it's Standard, huh? I thought that was a Singer. All right. Whatever. Let's make our way back here. This is the attic area. Not too much going on in here. As you can see, I really don't want to fall through this floor. Yeah, this is about as much as I'm going to walk. Not much of an attic area to see. We do have the chimney stack back there. This roof looks a little rough. Might have had some termite damage. We are in the south right now, so unfortunately that's just how it goes. Looks like somebody's wig right there. Listen, I am not going back down those stairs. I didn't show it on camera, but here, I'm not going back down those stairs again, but at least let me show it on camera. So everybody don't get mad in the comment section. Rick, you didn't explore enough. Well, here we are, right here. And it just kind of goes down into a little closet area. Not too much going on in there, but yeah, you get the gist. I knocked my head right there. Yeah, so remember when I was pointing the camera down here, this is where it was, in this little bitty closet area. Not too much going on, but still really neat to look at. After losing family and facing sorrow, they left their house behind. Why? Was it grief or something far more mysterious? Today, the mansion stands, beautiful yet abandoned, and I'm sure the mansion holds many more secrets waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.